Hi Libra, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing awesome today. Okay, so I'm just going to do a general reading for you. I've already cleared the energy of the cards. Just do a little bit of shuffling here. So I'm going to do a 10-card Celtic cross spread. So just take what resonates and leave the rest. Always check your sun, moon, rising signs in case you have messages over there. If any of your messages repeat, I'll try and catch that and let you know. I believe that Spirit really wants you to get the message if they repeat. If any of your cards come out upside down or reversed, it means you're getting extra protection from Spirit. Okay, Spirit, can I please have 10 cards for a Celtic cross spread for Libra? We'll go one at a time here. Okay, so I'll put it right here so you can see. Your first card is the Herant. The message on the card is, I am ready to love and learn. So this card represents your current situation. This is a major arcana card. Big message here. Okay. So the Hierophant is represented by Taurus in astrology. This card talks about education, knowledge, spiritual wisdom, tradition, religion, institutions. It's a card of teaching, learning. Okay, so remember, just take whatever resonates and leave the rest in a general reading. This card is telling you that an authority is active in your life, whether it's in a religious, philosophical, social, or other capacity, and you feel a great deal of loyalty to this tradition or group and choose to live in accordance with the beliefs you share with it. You may aspire to become a leader, or you may have a close relationship with the leader. There may also be a judgmental quality involved. Sometimes this card can suggest challenges or limitations of a spiritual nature. Morality, ethics, religious beliefs, conventionality, social groups. This card could be talking about. The Hierophant card holds diverse meanings. It could be togetherness and marriage, education and spiritual teaching. However, you may interpret this card in your reading. However you may interpret this card in your reading, the overarching themes are self-alignment and self-improvement through a relationship, work, or more formal learning. At a personal level, there is a sense of peace and togetherness in mind, body, and spirit. This card indicates a perfect balance of belief with practice. It's a good omen if you're facing a problem, as it indicates that you know the solution, but you need to find a way to put it into practice. If you're asked to teach, this card reminds you to be a good teacher, always seeking to make wisdom clear to any students. It can also indicate that you should seek a teacher for yourself, perhaps a formal or semi-formal course of study. Maybe the Hierophant is asking you to imagine what your life would be like if you lived by what you believed. Okay, then your second card is what's crossing you or what's challenging you or your situation, and you have the Eight of Cups. The message on the card is, I accept my situation without resistance. You might not be accepting it because it came out reversed. This is Pisces energy. This card talks about trying one more time or walking away. There's avoidance. There's aimless drifting, indecision. There may be a fear of change, a fear of loss. You may be accepting less. You may be staying in a bad situation. Stagnation. So the Eight of Cups, you're in your challenge position, might be saying you're running away without facing your problem. Things haven't worked out as you had hoped, and you want to bolt without giving the situation a second chance. But Spirit's saying if you split now, you may regret it later. This card could suggest that you've given up the dream and decided to stay put, whether you are fulfilled and satisfied or not. Eight of Cups reversed could represent a person following a fantasy and not seeing the reality of their situation. Maybe they are indulging in their emotions, but this situation could lead to depression. You may be stagnating, or you may be feeling stuck because you're indulging in your emotions without rational thinking and considering the facts of the situation. Okay, then your foundation card, the basis of your situation or foundation, is the Two of Wands. The message on the card is focus on what you want and make it happen. This card is represented by Aries. It's telling you to plan for your future, to take the first step, take risks, make progress, have patience, trust where you are in the situation right now in your life. Take some rest after hard work. You may be leaving something comfortable. This is a card of decisions, making decisions, planning for the future, leaving home. You're saying yes to a new enterprise with the expectation that you will achieve ownership, wealth, and good fortune. You've started something and are awaiting results. You may, however, have to deal with some unforeseen problems or encounter unexpected obstacles and oppositions, such as a bank loan not coming through, a partner taking off, or a loss of support that you were counting on. Sometimes this card can indicate a need to alter your course. This is an ambiguous card. It shows that a second, perhaps unexpected factor is entering into the situation at hand. There's an element of surprise. Sometimes this card indicates a choice must be made, which could be related to your work or a creative endeavor. You might need to choose between two ventures. In this case, either option requires your full passion and attention. This is not a time to split your focus and your energy. Although both choices are appealing, Spirit is saying go with your instincts and you will make the right choice. Okay? Two of Wands in your foundation position, making plans, looking ahead. This too sees you focusing on your next steps, and you may be in the process of making a decision. This card often appears in a reading to signify the planning stages of a project and can relate specifically to travel. You may be in discussions with others to schedule a trip or otherwise find a way to expand your horizons. In relationships, creative and romantic partnerships are favored. You connect with someone who sees the world as you do when this card shows up. Then your fourth card represents your past, but is relevant to your current situation, and you have the King of Pentacles. So this is either you or someone in your life maybe someone from your past. Could be male or female in a general reading, or it represents a situation, okay? Not a person, a situation. The King of Pentacles is represented by Taurus in the zodiac. The message on the card is, I am sure of my place in the world. Be sure of your place in the world, okay? The King of Pentacles is someone who is sensual, reliable, sensible, fair, honest, patient, generous. This is a card of abundance, prosperity, and security, wealth, business, leadership. The King of Pentacles is self-reliant, could be a businessman, patriarchal, protective, a provider. So this card represents success and financial security. As a person, either you or someone in your life, this king is a high achiever who has reached many of his financial goals. He is sure of his place in the world, and because of this, offers others support. He is highly protective of those he cares for. As a situation, this card denotes being in control. You manage your money, property, and relationships with care and consideration. A general interpretation of this card is taking a step up in life and achieving your goals. And at work, gaining wealth, promotion, and respect. Okay. You are sure of your place in the world. Spirit is saying with this card, this king represents a mature person who is not only wealthy but also courageous. A solid citizen, he is reputable, dependable, and kind to others. He symbolizes worldly power in a positive sense and is experienced in handling money matters. He is cultured and refined and can provide reliable counsel on matters of money, property, and security. If this king represents an actual person, that person is likely to be in an important position in your life. Possibly he is a leader where you work, your boss or backer, or a banker from whom you are soliciting a loan. If the king is not an actual person, then the appearance of the card indicates that you are engaged in some worldly enterprise that will meet with success. Then your fifth card represents your immediate future, what's likely to happen next in your life, coming up very soon. And you have the Queen of Pentacles reversed, Capricorn energy. So this Queen of Pentacles is, again, either you or someone in your life, maybe someone coming into your very near future, or she represents a situation. The Queen of Pentacles reversed, you're getting extra protection from Spirit. Reversed, this card talks about, let me just think about something for a second here. I'm getting something with the King of Pentacles again. I just need to go back for a second. They want me to repeat something. Self-reliant. The King of Pentacles, this card right here, very self-reliant. Okay, so now let's go on to your Queen of Pentacles reversed. The message on the card is, I have everything I need to prosper, but you may not feel that way because it came out reversed. The Queen of Pentacles is self-centered. The Queen of Pentacles represents self-centeredness, jealousy, smothering, greedy, selfish, is unkempt, jealous, insecure. self-absorbed, envious, intolerant. A gold digger, someone who is materialistic. The Queen of Pentacles may represent someone who will try to block your efforts. She could be merely indifferent or actively hostile. If she is a relative or an older friend, mentor, or boss, she might be a superficial person who only pretends to want to help you. It could be male or female too in a general reading like this. Or the price of her help might be too high. She wants to control everything. She may lack confidence and try to compensate for her own shortcomings by a display of her wealth, or she may be hiding a lack of money. And if this card doesn't represent a person, it could describe a situation where you should be cautious about whom you trust. Okay, just a heads up with that. Someone coming into maybe your immediate future. This is a queen who may sacrifice her own joy and other people's feelings in favor of practicality. She may try to meet emotional needs with material items. Her dedication to her lists and timeline make her rigid and unable to respond with flexibility to the needs of others, or perhaps even to her own needs. Okay. Queen of Pentacles reversed, maybe someone in your immediate future. This card reversed can indicate a materialistic, selfish personality, someone who takes more than they give, someone who is unable to manage their finances or business and is heading toward failure or bankruptcy. And then the outcome you desire most in your situation, what you want to see happen is the Knight of Pentacles reversed. The message on the card is, I deserve financial security. Maybe you don't really truly feel that way because it came out reversed. Maybe you do. The Knight of Pentacles reversed represents the outcome that you desire most in your situation. This is Virgo energy. The Knight of Pentacles represents laziness, dull, someone who is dull, someone who is obsessed with work, or someone who feels like they're working without any rewards. A workaholic, someone who is boring, cheap, has no initiative, could be a perfectionist, is irresponsible, a gambler. This card talks about someone who is feeling stuck. This is a card of boredom, risky investments, self-discipline is needed. The reversed Knight brings an unwelcome message about money, often a loss of some kind, a disappointment, or frustration due to an unforeseen delay. Existing plans may have to be aborted. Delays could cause failure. This may be a young man who is unemployed or uninterested in employment. Or this reversed Knight can show a situation where waste, inertia, and problems with money exist. This Knight of Pentacles is downright cheap and boring. He might be slightly obsessive compulsive or antisocial. He certainly won't do anything for free, so don't ask for any favors. Okay, this card represents the outcome that you desire most in your situation. So take whatever resonates. This card represents someone who cannot be trusted with money, someone who is too focused on it or has financial or career troubles. Then your seventh card represents your self-image, and you have the King of Wands, male or female in a general reading. So this is how you see yourself. This is a card of Leo. I am successful in all I do is the message on the card. Okay, the King of Wands represents leadership, vision, taking control, making daring decisions, boldness, an entrepreneur, optimism, honor, intuitive, decisive, active, inspirational, is a visionary. A natural born leader has overcome challenges, is very experienced, can see the big picture of the situation. This king represents a person of status and wealth, an influential and independent person who helps those he cares about. Again, this can be male or female in a general reading. They may be a boss, a mentor, a senior business partner, or an advisor. They can be relied upon because of their honesty, intelligence, loyalty, and fair-mindedness. So this is either you or someone in your life, but this is your self-image card. If this king doesn't represent an actual person in your life, it can refer to a situation which is exactly as it appears to be, with no hint of deception. This card can indicate that good fortune is coming your way, perhaps in the form of unexpected help or advice, good news, a promotion, or an inheritance. This king is passionate and leads with confidence and energy. His natural charisma and sense of fun motivate all who follow him. He somehow convinces his followers that they can accomplish anything, and they love him for giving them that feeling. He is not one to go with the flow. Instead, he sets his own goals and makes his own way toward them. He can charm almost anyone into doing almost anything. Okay, ambition, inspiration, and success. As an individual in your reading, this is your self-image card. This king is expressive, dedicated, and passionate with an entrepreneurial spirit. As a situation, this card represents following your ambition and being supported as you do so. You may be feeling inspired to stand apart from the crowd, seeking ingenious ways to expand your networks and deepen your knowledge to the world. The message is to take the lead, dare to be different, and publicize what you do. In a reading, the card often comes up to show success in business and projects, and a positive outlook in finances and love. Okay, then your 8th card represents your environment, or how others see you in your situation, and you have the 6 of Swords upright. The message on the card is, I know that peaceful times will come. So the 6 of Swords, your environment card, talks about moving from rough waters to smooth, leaving behind, breaking free of old patterns. You're moving on. You're going through a transition, a general change, a rite of passage. You're releasing baggage. This is a card of healing, journey, insight, possibly a journey by water. Okay, acknowledging fresh influences. Your reputation is restored. Okay, so the 6 of Swords is a time of integration or reintegration. Harmony and ease prevail. New people you can trust come into your life. After some intense suffering, you now feel optimistic and balanced. This card can also indicate a move or a journey over water. The destination may be unknown, or the effects of the move may be uncertain, but luck is on your side, and any change you make will go smoothly. You are putting past troubles behind you. This card marks the beginning of a new phase after a time of upheaval. You have rebalanced yourself and are enjoying a new peace of mind. This is the calm after the storm, a period of smooth sailing with relatively few problems ahead. Although you're headed in the right direction, this card reminds you to remember the troubles that you have gone through and to learn from them. They are all opportunities for gaining wisdom. Okay? This card can also represent a trip or a change of scenery, moving on, finding a safe haven. After an intense, demanding time, this harmonious 6 is reassurance that you will be able to distance yourself from strife and pressure. Finances become more manageable. You complete a demanding project at work. And in relationships, the card can show you making up after a disagreement or moving on alone after a breakup. Whichever path brings you more security, serenity, and ultimately peace of mind. The literal meaning of the card is travel. Okay, then your 9th card represents your hopes and fears, what you hope for or fear the most in your situation. And you have the 4 of Cups reversed. So extra protection from Spirit. This is a card of Cancer. So when it comes, the message on the card is, I listen to my heart and follow my knowing. Maybe you're not doing that since it came out reversed. Spirit wants you to listen to your heart and follow what it's telling you. The 4 of Cups reversed talks about checking in for alignment with yourself, a sudden awareness, choosing happiness. It's a card of acceptance, clarity. It's also a card of retreat, depression, withdrawal, and negativity. You may be experiencing displeasure, disappointment, or dissatisfaction with a relationship or the way a creative project is turning out. You want to withdraw to regain perspective and balance. The 4 of Cups, what you hope for or fear the most in your situation, can mean a deeper depression or engaging in unhealthy activities to relieve boredom. So remember, be careful, moderation in all things. Okay. The 4 of Cups reverse could be talking about a lack of enthusiasm, a fear of being alone, or overindulging in disappointment to the point that you are missing new, unexpected opportunities. Choose happiness, okay? Check in alignment with yourself. Check in with yourself. Then your last card is your future card if all is to remain as is. And you got the Temperance card. This is a major arcana card. This is a big message. It came out upright. This is Sagittarius energy. So this card is again talking about balance, having a balanced temperament. It's talking about moderation again. Having patience, being calm, finding meaning, finding purpose. This card could be talking about making a compromise, adaptability, cooperation. It's a card that talks about relationships. This card suggests that you watch your balance, okay? Take the time to make sure your reactions, decisions, and words are appropriate for the situation at hand. You are advised to practice moderation and patience. This is no time for extreme behavior or melodramatic gestures, okay? The Temperance card upright You are being asked to blend things in a harmonious way. You are learning to temper your ego needs with the legitimate needs of the spirit within. This is a time of inner growth and outer harmony. With patience, you can unite the disparate elements, whether they are raw materials, resources, personal, or ideas, into a harmonious whole. Having patience, finding the middle path in the situation. Temperance shows the need for balance and accuracy when life feels precarious. There may be many demands upon you, but you can take control. You may need to budget or plan your time to create more stability. In addition, an additional meaning is playing the part of peacekeeper or negotiator. The message on the card is, I find clarity through calm. So just go within, calm yourself, and you'll be able to get all your, do some meditation, and you'll be able to get all the information you need. The Temperance card. This card represents, again, a balanced temperament, respite, moderation in behavior, and the possibility of reaching a settlement through negotiation. Also, a cooperative collaboration on a project or business with others. A conducive working environment if a new job is started. And the ability to compromise and adapt in a relationship or when working with a team. This card represents a person who brings balance into a strife situation because they can see both sides of the argument clearly. This card can indicate that a conflicting matter can be successfully resolved or fortunate changes. It is advising you to control events by accepting whatever fate throws at you. Again, this card is talking about a possible promotion at your work. You could be a mediator, a motivator, a conductor, someone who brings harmony and balance to a situation. There you go, Libra. That's your reading. If it resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe. Leave me a comment. I would love to hear from you. And if you'd like your own personal reading, I'll leave my email under the video and you can email me and we can chat about that. I'm sending you a big hug. Take good care. Bye.